In this chapter, we are going to learn skeleton of the mobile applications. Let me show you difference between iOS and Android. If you see this image, in Android always come up with the three button in the hardware itself. The back button, home button, and the overview button you can see in the phone itself. Some of the phone it will come in the screen. But nowadays you have a option to hide this navigation. But if you see iOS, there is a home button till iOS 5, 6, 7, 8. But in iPhone X, so there's a no button, fully occupied with the screen. So placing the back button within a screen is very important. In Android, for example, if user is accessing from home screen to internal screen, even if there is a no back button, easily they can come back from the hardware button called back. But in iOS, there's a no button. Once you click on home button, it always go to the home screen. So I can't come back to previous screen. So we need to follow the standard for every screen. Designing mobile app is there are some challenges when we are designing for the mobile app. So first challenge is we are working for the different operating system. Each operating system there is a one guideline and design principles. So as a UX designer, we need to learn all the platforms. The second thing is dimensions. If you see iOS, there are so many sizes. Also in Android, there are n number of devices. So each devices have different type of sizes and different type of resolution. So understanding the sizes and designing for all the devices or screen sizes is not easy. But if you know how to design with a better understanding, it is not at all complex to learn all the sizes. Third thing is limited memory and speed. So when we are designing for the mobile app, we should not use more or we should not utilize more memory. When using more memory, people will kill our app. So we need to understand how mobile works and not only memory, we also need to understand the sizes. So how you may think making the product or development it's a developer's job and why we need to worry as a UX designer. So end of the day, whether we are creating a design or developer they creating is end of the day it's a one product. When we are designing, we always need to restrict our file sizes. So we need to follow some best practices. If we use so much of images, then our app also size will increase. Just go to Play Store and App Store, or even if you want to go to the Windows Store, just go and see each mobile app sizes. If it is a beyond 10 MB file, it's always risky. So always restricting our mobile sizes it's very important. So some mobile app are less than 20 MB, some mobile app for less than 30 MB. Okay, but we always need to restrict with the less file sizes. And even for iOS, 30 to 40 MB mobile app still is okay. But most of the apps will go beyond 50 MB. So when people they don't have space in phone, so generally they will delete the app. So as a UX practitioner, we need to know how to restrict the sizes and how to compress the size using our design. And also there are many interactions. Okay, so when we are designing for the mobile, we need to know so which is the touch friendly areas and the gesture based and how people are increase or zoom the file. So we need to learn a lot of things for the mobile design. When you're designing for the mobile app, we need to understand where is the touch-friendly areas. If you see this image, 49% of the people they use, 15% of the people they use both hands, and 36% of the people they use left hand. So all the green areas are touch-friendly areas, and they can access from one finger. But if it is orange and red, it's not easy to access. So very important action buttons we should not place in the hard or the orange area. We always need to go with the touch friendly areas, then easy to touch. We also need to understand designing for touch and voice friendly. So if you see in the mobile design, there are many gestures like a tab, double tap, drag, flip, pinch, spread, press, like that. There are so many gestures. But the common people, they may not use all the gestures. So maximum they use 8 gestures. Also, our app should be voice friendly. So we don't need to enable voice searches for the all the app, but whichever app is possible, whichever app is content based or image based, if you can enable with the voiceover, it is always is recommended.